Picture this. A 78-year-old woman named Eleanor, a grandmother of 7, retired nurse, and proud Portland native, was on her way to Los Angeles to see her son and grandkids. She had her boarding pass printed out neatly, her knitting yarn tucked in her carry-on, a pouch with her glasses, tissues, and a small nail clipper she had used for years. But at the TSA checkpoint, everything went wrong. The line was long. People behind her were sighing loudly. She shuffled her bag onto the conveyor, her hands trembling slightly. Then beep, red lights. An agent waved her aside. "Ma'am, we need to check your bag." They opened it right there in front of everyone. And out came that tiny nail clipper. Eleanor tried to explain. "I've carried this since my nursing days. I keep it for threads, for yarn, nothing more." The TSA officer didn't smile. He called over a supervisor. Suddenly, Eleanor was surrounded by 2 agents, whispering, writing things on a clipboard. The people in line stared. Some even shook their heads. Eleanor's face turned red. She felt like a criminal over something she thought was completely harmless. The line grew restless. A man muttered, "Hurry up already." Eleanor's voice cracked as she tried to explain, "I just want to see my grandchildren." But the agents didn't budge. They told her she could not board until further questioning. Eleanor sat in a cold plastic chair, humiliated, clutching a photo of her grandkids, praying she wouldn't miss her flight. Do you really want to know how Eleanor's story ended? Stay with me, because her fate ties directly into the 7 secret perks that airlines and TSA don't want seniors like you to know about. Those. Transition into perks. Airlines are banking on you not knowing about these insider benefits. If you're 65 or older, you have access to 7 completely free airport perks that could save you hundreds of dollars and hours of stress. But here's the kicker. You have to ask. They will never advertise them, because every free wheelchair, waived fee, or priority boarding slot cuts into their profits. Let me walk you through each perk, and then I'll reveal exactly what happened to Eleanor at the end. Perk 1. Free wheelchair assistance, even if you don't think you need it. Here's what they don't tell you. Wheelchair assistance isn't just for people who can't walk. If you're 65 or older and have tired legs, heavy bags, long terminal walks, or just want to avoid the airport chaos, you qualify for completely free wheelchair assistance. The insider secret? It's federally mandated. They cannot say no. Requesting wheelchair service gets you personal escort through security, often the shorter line. Priority boarding, even before first class. Help with carry-on bags. Direct transportation to your gate and even to your seat. Imagine if Eleanor had known this. Instead of standing in a crowded line, anxious and rushed, she could have been calmly escorted through with assistance. Perk 2. TSA. Pre-check senior exception. No application required. Here's a perk TSA never advertises. If you're 75 or older, you automatically get a lighter version of TSA pre-check, no application, no 78 fee, no background check. That means you can keep your shoes and light jacket on. You may be directed to shorter lines. You avoid many of the hassles of full screening. The trick? Politely mention your age to a TSA officer if the line is long. Many officers have the discretion to waive you through a faster process. Had Eleanor known this, she could have avoided the long, stressful line that set her up for humiliation. 10. Perk 3. Hidden senior discounts. Airlines don't advertise. This one's buried deep. Airlines don't want you to know because they'd rather you pay full price. But senior fares still exist, you just have to call and use the right wording. American Airlines. Up to 10% off select fares, only available if you ask through their senior desk. United Airlines. Discounts on specific routes, but only if you ask. Southwest. No official senior discount anymore, but their wanna get away fares often beat published senior rates if you book on a Tuesday. Key script. Don't ask, do you have senior discounts? Instead say, I'd like to book a senior fare for passengers 65 and older. This triggers unpublished rates. Airlines keep this hidden because it costs them money, but seniors who ask save hundreds. Perk 4. Priority boarding rights you never knew you had. Most airlines quietly allow seniors with mobility concerns or just the need for extra time to board early. They just don't advertise it because it would make the priority line longer. Magic phrase. I'd like to request pre-boarding assistance due to mobility needs. No documentation required. You'll be boarded right after families with children, giving you time to stow your bag and settle calmly. Eleanor, if she had known, could have avoided that stressful rush through the crowd. 1. Perk 5. Free seat upgrades when you ask politely. Airlines train staff to say, "We're full," when asked about upgrades. But seniors have a hidden advantage. At check-in or the gate, politely explain your comfort concerns, stretching for circulation, back support, easier bathroom access. Gate agents often move seniors to aisle seats, exit rows, or even premium economy if available. Why? Because staff deal with rude demands all day. A polite senior with a reasonable request often gets rewarded. ARDS. Perk 6. The baggage fee loophole. Airlines make billions on baggage fees, but seniors have multiple ways to get around them. Veterans. Free checked bags on most airlines if you note your status. Medical equipment. CPAP machines, medication cooling bags, mobility aids, all fly free, even in addition to your normal baggage. Companion benefits. Some programs extend senior perks to your travel partner, even if they're not a senior. Insider secret. If you're traveling with anything health-related, mention it at bag check. Many fees get waived on the spot. 还有 Perk 7. Secret airport lounge access. Yes, even if you're flying economy. Lounges don't advertise it, but seniors often qualify under medical accommodations or during delays. Need a quiet place to rest or manage medication? Ask. Flight canceled? Seniors are often first to receive lounge or meal vouchers. Veterans? Many lounges have hidden programs you can access if you simply ask. Key phrase. I'm a senior traveler with medical considerations. Are there accommodation options during my layover? 9 times out of 10, they'll find a way to help. The ending of Eleanor's story. So, what happened to Eleanor? After an hour of questioning and tears, TSA finally let her go. But by then, her flight had already left. She spent the night alone in the terminal, clutching her grandkid's photo, eating from a vending machine. All because of a nail clipper. The tragic part? Eleanor was 78, old enough for expedited TSA screening, free wheelchair assistance, priority boarding, and even lounge access. She just never knew to ask. That's why I'm telling you this today. These benefits exist for you. Airlines and TSA just hope you'll never claim them. Army. Call to action. So now I want to hear from you. Have you ever had something harmless like Eleanor's nail clipper taken by TSA? Or have you ever been surprised by a hidden senior perk that made your trip easier? Share your story in the comments. Your experience could save another senior from the same frustration. And if this video opened your eyes, hit that thumbs up so YouTube shows it to more seniors. Don't forget to subscribe to Seniority Health. Every week we reveal hidden travel benefits, senior health hacks, and insider tips they don't want you to know. Safe travels, my friends. And remember, the airlines won't volunteer these perks, you have to claim them.